Greetings, adventurers. It's Neon here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. We are back here in Redcliffe, where we are preparing to help stop some kind of attack of undead coming from Castle Redcliffe back there in the background. And by doing so, we have been trying to gather troops and kind of revitalize the war effort here, or at least some kind of effort with the militia, and kind of get their spirits up to be prepared for a pretty brutal assault that's supposed to happen tonight. We just got through talking with Sir Perth over here, who has asked us to get some kind of divine blessing or whatever from the lady at the church, which I don't know how much Idris really cares about all that, but if it's going to increase their chance for survival by, at least boosting the soldiers' spirits, might as well, And what we haven't done, though, is we have not come over here and done looting. That's always important. So I'll take that. And then there's some other things over here. A landmark tree.
Word from the castle?
No, all is still as it
A
has
distinctive
been for days.
landmark, but otherwise
It is
unremarkable
an
at this
unnatural
time.
stillness, as though
What's
there is
this?
naught in there.
Of course.
Andraste's Grace. A small white wildflower, commonly known as Andraste's Grace. Haven't we found that already
Say
somewhere?
no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
Can't remember. Windmill. What's in here? Anything interesting? A love letter is in the... Here. Correspondence Interruptus. New Codex. Entry. I imagine that's maybe quest related? No, it's maybe just under notes. Berwick's letter. Oh, this was in Berwick's possession. We haven't read this one. Berwick, we need your eyes and ears in Redcliffe. Stay in the village, keep your head down, and watch the castle. Report any changes, and you'll be well paid. This was from Arl Howe, as he's been a thorn in our side throughout the game. Correspondence Interruptus. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. You are filthy, a beast, such depravity I've never been forced to suffer. How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you. Sir a gold. Weird. Oh, we can't go upstairs. This looks like a trapdoor. And, I wonder if this is going to end up being some type of, exit from something. Looks pretty suspicious, if you ask me.
Yes.
So let's head back down to the Chantry. We can also tell that one... I can't remember what her name is. But we can tell that one girl that we found her brother back at the house. Which, she was all fretting over all this stuff, and he was literally just at home. You didn't even check. Come on. Alright. Should be an interesting battle. Don't shoot me. Alright, nice job. Caitlin, that was their name.
Evan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
I literally just looked in the house. Just stay safe, and don't worry about it.
The Maker sent you. I just know it.
No,
Thank you again.
no. And then we needed to talk to you, Mother Hannah.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Well, I'm not necessarily doing it for you, necessarily. I have my own reasons to be here. Yeah, I have my own reasons to be here.
Which doesn't include protecting innocents. Regardless, I am grateful the Maker brought you to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left.
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Well, Sir Perth says he needs some kind of holy protection.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Well, can't you just, like, throw a blessing in or whatever? Give some kind of token? Can't you just bless them?
I can pray with them and give them my blessing. But Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil. He refuses to accept there is no such thing. I am no mage, and the Maker will not intervene with his power no matter how strong one's faith may be.
Well, can't you just, like, say it? What's the harm in giving them hope?
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
Why not? I mean, if they think it helps them, like, then it kind of does. Who's to say it goes one way or the other? Why not?
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery.
It is.
Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
See, was that so hard? Talk to Bantegan again.
I hear both Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news.
It is. Let's discuss the situation more then.
Of course.
No, I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
I kind of wanted to ask him more
I hear
about
both
himself.
Murdoch and Sir Perth are ready for nightfall. Excellent news.
Tell me about yourself.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
Fine. And thus, it might be the last time I get to know anything about you.
I suppose that's not too much to ask. I did not mean to be brusque.
What will you do if Arleman is dead?
I don't know. If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl, and I'll need to help him with it. If he's... well, I don't want to think about that.
Alright. Why have you stayed throughout all this?
After the first attack, I wanted to go for help, but I couldn't just leave these people. The Bannon gear up to battle Loghain, while Darkspawn loom to the south. Loghain won't send anyone, so Redcliffe is on its own.
Alright, well, alright, that's everything. Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Good, then my secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
And, we'll get on with it.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
I should go. Right. Let's go hand these back to Sir Perth, and then I guess we'll see what happens at night. See if we've done enough to help these people, or at least make sure that they won't die and completely lose all of the forces that we would have to be able to help with the Darkspawn, if I could talk. Alright, I'm going to level up Wynn here. What can we give her? Magic determines how effective potions, poultices, and salves are. It determines the potency of all spells, whereas willpower gives more magic, deeper mana pools. So let's do... I'm going to do magic, though, since that's what makes the spells themselves more powerful. And we have a specialization point, but I can't add anything right now. I should probably consider investing in some specialization tomes or something. Alright, we have a skill level up. Let's do improved combat training. And we've got one thing else that we can do here. Petrify, cleansing aura. Creation, Glyph of Warding. No, we've got all of those healing spells. Spell Wisp. Grease. The caster summons a grease slick that slows anyone who walks on it, as well as causing them to slip unless they pass a physical resistance check. If the grease is set on fire, it burns intensely for a time. Friendly fire possible. Well, I don't think none of our mages have fire. So that's a bit of a bummer. Spirit. Entropy. We only have 1 point. Do we spend it? Petrify. The caster draws from knowledge of the elements to turn the target into stone unless it passes a physical resistance check. While petrified, the target is immobile and vulnerable to shattering from a critical hit. Creatures already made of stone are immune. That seems fair enough. Ooh, cleansing aura could be nice. I think we'll do that. Finish that out. Alright, Sir Perth. I've got your sacred
Knights
symbols.
of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Here you go. You said you wanted holy protection? Take these.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Yes, she has some of these holy amulets.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
Alright, well, glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Sure. Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Okay, okay, I have more questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Where can I get some supplies? Mentioned something about an urn. No, carry on then.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
There was another option for, like, I'm ready to make my stand here. Do we get an option? Like, do we do it up here or down here? I'll talk to Murdoch, I guess. Because we've gotten everything there. So I'll talk with Murdoch. Maybe that's where things will kick off for the night.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
Good. How is morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I think I'm ready to make my stand. I guess we just wait for sundown then?
Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
I've talked to him. I'm ready now.
Then good luck to you. You'll need it.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready! Light the traps!
All right.
These foul creatures.
Here they come. Alright, you got a decent party here. There's quite a few people here. Alright, this should be a fun time. Let's go ahead and cast a paralysis glyph here. Let's go ahead and cast another paralysis glyph here.
I shall do so.
Oh, I missed that. There we go. Go ahead and do that there. Alright, let's hold our position.
Turn and run!
We'll let that guy have that and have him. Alright, now move freely.
Now you see true power!
Oh boy, that's a lot of people over there, isn't it? Okay, so let's... Now that they're all there... Okay, Morgan's already used sleep. Can we use Waking Nightmare over here? That could be useful. And then... Do we have any corpses over here? No, not yet. We could make our way over here and... hit this guy with the block. So far, so good. Let's get over here and do a Mind Blast. Why is everybody running into the fire? That seems like a terrible idea. Let's try to... Can we reanimate a reanimated person? Like, is this double? What is happening here? Alright, we did get somebody here. That's good. You know, it really would be smarter if they didn't go into the fire.
Let us end this quickly!
Yes, get out of the fire. There we go.
There is no hope for you now!
Alright, so far so good. We've lost a few here and there. We'll let Shale run into the fire, that's fine. They haven't even made it past this first line of defense. It was pretty good, I'd say.
Monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Oh, great. Alright, knights, stay here and guard the path. We'll head down to the...
We need to hurry!
We'll head down to the village. Let's go. This game does epic battles so well. Like, just the staging of everything, the music, the cinematics. They did it so well here. Oh, Lord. Alright, I'm going to do a Mind Blast. Morgan, let's get a sleep going on in here. And how about a Waking Nightmare as well? Alright, not doing too bad, not doing bad here. Health is good on everything so far. Oh, more people coming this way. Alright, I'm getting surrounded a little bit. I'm going to do a Mind Blast and get out of here. Perfect. Now, can I get this without hitting any friendlies? It looks like I'll definitely hit somebody by doing that. That's fine. Let's just do that.
So shall it be! There is no hope for you now!
I'm gonna have her take a Delirium Potion.
You have forced my hand!
Come on. Now this looks like I can get a decent amount of enemies here. I might hit Morgan a little bit here. That's fine. Oh boy, I'm surrounded, aren't I? That's good. Our Mind Blast is just about to be done here. Run this way, and then hit that guy with one of these. There we go. Where else we got some? Okay, Murdoch is not doing too particularly well, but there's just down to one there. Okay. Is that all of them? Did we do it?
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
Yes, you're welcome.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe. Now they walk with he who is their Maker. Long may they know the peace of his love.
I'm just gonna remain silent.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Okay. Right. Oh, no, all the things that we should have been able to loot, they're not there anymore. Oh, bollocks. We missed out on all the loot. That sucks. At least Murdoch lived.
I'm still amazed we made it through the night in one piece and won. They'll be telling stories about this for years, I bet. Fighting's not over. We still have Darkspawn to battle, and if the Arl sends out the call, I'll be there for him.
Okay. I mean, I could use a good commander myself.
No offense, but I've lived under the Arl my whole life. I'll fight when he calls me, or when I absolutely need to, and that's it. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll offer the Maker a bit of thanks for not choosing to be a wrathful god today. Good luck to you.
Alright. Thomas.
So we won the battle? If this is what war is like, with so many people hurt and dying, I don't want to think about what fighting the Darkspawn will be like. Van Tegan or Al-Eamon will be calling for volunteers soon, won't they? They'll need an army to fight in the south now. I'll go when they call me, I guess. I'm going to get drunk first, though, if you'll excuse me.
Honestly, valid response. Valid response. I don't blame him at all, actually. Okay, so now that that's done, is the general store back open now? Maybe? Let's go see. No. So the general store isn't back open. That's a shame.
Yeah.
We didn't really have to use that many potions, but it could still be nice to see what else we have here. A doomsayer, huh?
The end is upon us! The dead rise, and foul magic spreads across the land!
Oh, goodness. Let's go check on the blacksmith.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Velena yet?
No, the battle just got done. Not yet.
Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see for yourself. Remember, a promise is a promise.
Yeah. Let's talk business.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
What do you have? Just a bunch of armor. Doesn't look too great, really, but we can probably sell some stuff. A Darkspawn mace. Happily sell that. Asturian's might. Is that worth selling? Compared to shale. How are these? Ooh. I might want to keep that. I'll go ahead and... Oh, well, I was keeping those, wasn't I? Asturian's might. That would be for Alistair. Asturian's might only does 8.4 damage. Weakens nearby darkspawn, so it's not that great, honestly. So we'll go ahead and sell that. Don't really need a helmet, just a regular helmet anyways. These are light gloves, so that would be on like Zevran or Liliana or something like that. 1.3 armor. Ooh, so this could be useful there. Heavy chainmail would be for something like Alistair. So the red steel is actually better. So we'll hold on to that. And that shield. And how's this looking? Sell that. Why not? Okay. Trying to see if there's anything else I can sell. Not really. I mean, there's all these, the stuff in other, but, like, I'm really not sure how many of these things are, like, what the people need at camp, so I should probably just try to dump stuff off there at some point. But I don't think now is the time for that. Oh, that's not the right door. This is.
Horror awaits those who perish outside of the Maker's forgiveness.
We got a chanter's board here with a few things. Caravan down, brothers and sons, skin deep. I don't really care about that. Yeah, I don't really care to help the Chantry with all their business. Is there a mages collective thing here? Wouldn't hurt to make a little quick pass around the, There is! Hello there, liaison.
Good to see you again.
Is it really supposed to be the same person at each place? The Gift of Silence. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of the Templars. Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. Procure 10 lyrium potions and offer them to Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe. Like, do lesser ones count? Ten lyrium potions. If mages giving questionable gifts to Templars doesn't seem right, you can go to Knight Commander Tavish in Denerim and testify about the bribe with the lyrium potions as evidence. No, why would I do that? I want to help the Mages Collective, not hurt it. Dwin's home. I don't really care to talk to that guy. He's kind of dumb. Alright. That's the Blackstone. Alright, we just went that way. Let's go back in here and see if there's anybody to talk to in here. And then Morgan also, or no, Shale got a level up. Jetta, Irenia. Do you like have a shop or anything? No. Mother Hera, Murdoch. Alright, we talked to both of them. I don't really care to talk to them anymore. So let's just head back out. And I guess go talk to Tegan. Up at the mill. We have been able to pick up a few things, so I don't know if we can make a greater health poultice. We can. There we go. Here we are. Hello. Hello there, Sir Perth.
It is sad to think of how much death there has been here. But we have saved the village beyond all expectations. You have done well, my friend. I will remain here to guard the village and receive any fellow knights as they continue to return. At least until the castle is retaken.
Alright. So, I am worried that going into the castle, we don't have enough potions. Like, we're only down to 2 greater lyrium potions and 10 lesser lyrium potions. Like, the battle wasn't that tough that we just had. So maybe this is kind of lower level adjacent. Like I've said before, that kind of typically it very much highly tends to push people toward Redcliffe as like the first thing to go to, because there's a lot of connections there. Usually, if you're playing as kind of like the what would kind of be considered as the prototypical first playthrough, most people would have done like a human noble origin. They probably would have Alistair. They would have Alistair, and he suggests going to Redcliffe. It would be pretty, easy to see people going to Redcliffe. That's kind of how they subtly guide you to Redcliffe first. which means that things would be a little bit lower level. And so I'm kind of, banking on that in regards to not going and making sure I'm restocked on all this stuff.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
You don't say! It's almost like that thing that I identified was exactly what I thought it was. That's convenient.
Perhaps I should have gone into the castle earlier, but I could not leave the villagers. Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
Hold on. I think we'll need more of an explanation than that.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
Were it not for his help, Isolde, I would not be here. I owe him my life.
And we crush the heads of rude women when we feel like it. Just so you know.
What Shale said.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but considering the circumstances...
Please, Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
So, why must Tegan go alone? Why do I get you're not telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
I don't care. Not if it's true. Impertinent for an elf, you mean?
No, I did not mean... That is to say, Please, stop this. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me?
But I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the walking corpses? What is it?
Something the mage unleashed. So far, it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
This sounds so... I don't trust her at all. Alright, tell me about this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
So do you think this evil could be some kind of demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
Alright, so why must he go alone, though? That's what I don't get.
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Well, I guess we'll just let him go and then take the secret route that he mentioned to us, right? But enough questions. We need to decide what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
Look, I think this is a mistake. You're just gonna get yourself killed.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Are you thinking what I'm
Here's
thinking?
What I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage.
Perfect.
My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
It's about the only, sane thing that I've heard this entire conversation. So what exactly am I supposed to do in there?
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
Alright, I understand. I'll do my best.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe. But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.